What's going on, guys? Chase here, coming back at you with another video. I know it's been a little while, guys. I am standing in the warehouse right now, and we're just going to talk a little bit about the power of eBay. I want to talk to you for just a few short moments about the power of eBay and catch you guys up that's been following me out there a little bit on where I've been, why I haven't been posting as many videos and things like that. I've sort of mentioned this a little bit in the last few videos that I have had time to get up and get posted for you guys, but in short, life has been busy. About 2 months ago, actually just over 2 months ago, I did get married. So, you know, it's been a little life adjustment there. Things are good, things are great, but at the same time, you know, it's a little bit different. So, I've had that also. Some of you guys may have known that I have this warehouse here. Back a few months ago, I had went in a partnership deal with a friend at another location, and since then things have changed up a little bit. Things just wasn't working out the way that we would have liked, the way that I initially had anticipated. So I am no longer really in the partnership of that other business. So I'm back to one location and doing online. That being said, online has really took a a big hit lately, honestly, you guys, because I've been focusing again on a kind of a adjustment with marriage, and then I've also had that back and forth between, you know, getting ready and opening another location kind of with a friend in partnership, and then that kind of not working out. And so since then, things have changed up a little bit on that end. This is my sole location now. The other location, we are still somewhat in partnership on some merchandise, but that is it at this point. I'm no longer partnerships on that business. I let him, my friends, run with that, and hopefully they will have a better outcome than what was initially going my way for me, and then you know, hopefully things will work out. But I'm no longer in that as far as the whole side of that other location, and so that's had me busy. I've moved merchandise back and forth, shifting things up a little bit, trying to re-strategize some things, you know. Like, at the end of the day, you guys, you never know until you try. And so I'm always like kind of looking at these other ideas and jumping in sometimes to try, and sometimes things work out really well, sometimes they don't. So that second location for me just wasn't working out, and I again hope that it does for my friends that's going to try to stick it out and launch that thing a little bit better, and hopefully things will work out. But I'm back here at the warehouse. I do have partnership stuff in items at the other location, so we're still kind of connected and tied together. We are in partnership on some of the merchandise at the new location that he has took over. So I still make a little money there, and the same for them here. You know, some of our partnership stuff is in this building too, so we just balanced it out that way. So we're still connected, and we are still, you know, profiting a little bit for a while anyway off of, you know, our partnership deals together. So that's one end of kind of where I've been in the last several months. You know, getting married, and then just the fact of you know, launching another business had me really tied up, and then you know, that not really working out in the way that you initially anticipated. So you sort of have to re-strategize. You've got to move merchandise. You've got to figure out, you know, how are you going to roll the dice next, if you will. So that's kind of where I've been. So again, between all of that, life's just been busy. I haven't been posting much as far as YouTube content, and I apologize for that. I anticipated to post a whole lot, but life has just been kind of, you know, busy. So that's that. eBay has also took a hit. You know, I was building up eBay good for a while. Had a good bit, a good few hundred items listed and was rolling that out a little bit earlier in the year or a few months ago. Like, I haven't listed anything, you guys, on eBay much at all in like two and a half months maybe, up until last night. And this is November like 25th, or is it the 26th? It's like a couple days out from Thanksgiving, you guys. But you know, that's just where I've been recently and what's been going on. So, you know, as I share with you guys, I want to be transparent, and sometimes a lot of my videos are about, you know, thrifting. They're about you know, like the deals that I get for eBay. I talk a little bit about the warehouse here, but there's a lot that I haven't talked and really just got in depth and tried to teach you guys what I do and where the income comes from, and how this warehouse works, how eBay works for me, and where I get all the things that I get as far as sourcing wise goes. And so in the upcoming months, especially as we hit 2020, but even in the month of December, you guys, I do plan to get back to posting more as far as eBay goes and working that a lot more. And I also want to get back to sharing a lot more content, a lot more valuable information for you guys. I'll still be doing like thrift hauls and what I get and stuff, because I think that's entertaining, but it also is informational, I guess I should say, because if you don't know what is selling, you can watch some of my videos and you can see like what I'm listing things for, you know, what I paid for them, and you know, you might not be able to get it for what I got it for, that particular item, but if you can find a good deal on it, you know, you'll be aware that that item does sell and that it is listed on eBay for this amount of money. So I'll still be doing stuff like that because I enjoy doing that kind of thing. But also I'm going to get a little more informational videos coming out to you guys, and just be more transparent. Not that I've tried to hide anything from you guys, but I just want to share more of the journey and really get into the numbers and how things work and what I do here. So that is kind of where I've been. That's why I've not been posting as many videos lately. I just wanted to give you an upfront of kind of where life has been for me. So my focus since the second location did not work out has really been kind of regripping, refocusing on some stuff and getting the store set up better here, you know, for me personally, and kind of re-strategizing this location and how I'm going to maximize profit as much as possible, use the space, and begin to slowly change things up just a little bit. And so you know, we've rearranged merchandise. I moved stuff in here. We've put up some more shelving units. We've rearranged shelving units and things like that, and I'm just kind of walking to show you guys sort of what things look like. This is the front of the store, and you can just see like you know, some of the shelving units and stuff that we've put up in here, but even further back in the store, and you won't be able to see it from up here, but further back as you go back into the warehouse, we've put up some more shelving units recently. That's what I really worked on a lot last week, is rearranging some merchandise and putting more shelving units up here in the warehouse for you know, just to make it look better and more organizational purposes and stuff like that. But you know, that's kind of where things have been recently. Now, to jump off of my side as to where I've been in the last few months, I want to jump and talk to you about the power of eBay for just a little bit. I want to spend a few more minutes with that, and we'll try to wrap this video up. But you guys, I want to show you excuse me, I want to show you guys, I've had a little bit of allergies recently, but I want to show you guys just a bit of the power of eBay. It's like I told you guys earlier through the journey of where I've been in the last few months. I haven't been working YouTube for you guys, and I haven't really been working Amazon or eBay or any kind of online really like I did at one point and would like to be doing. And so business has just sort of come down a good bit and slowed up progress. But again, sometimes you have to refocus, you have to regroup, you have to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and there's definitely things that work here, you know, but again, I've had to just sort of take a step back and look at a few things and see kind of, where do you want to be, where do you want to go with things, and what has been working, and how can you take that and grow off of that, or re-strategize to come up with something that might work better. So, but all that being said, you guys, with not listing an item period for like 2.5 months, up until last night, that is, I have still been selling several items. You've seen a few of them, a few of the packages rather. If you follow me on my Instagram page, you've been able to see a few packages that I ship out. Now, I've shipped out quite a bit more than that. I don't always take the time to really show you guys that. And again, I want to try to get better at showing you really what I do and where stuff comes from, and just the numbers to the game a little bit more, and be more transparent as much as possible. But I want to see if you can see the computer screen here. This is showing you guys just kind of where I've been, but still in the last 31 days on this eBay account, there's really less than 200 items listed now, and we've still hit over $1,000. Obviously, I just hit that mark really like last night because I sold one item last night anyway. But in the 31-day mark, with me not working eBay, like I've answered a few questions, I've had a little customer service that I've had to do a few times here or there. But with me not listing, not being active on, really working it and listing more items and doing any kind of promotions or sales or anything, period, to eBay. I've not done anything but basically ship out orders, you guys. I've still, in 31 days, hit the $1,000 mark. And I just want to talk about that for a moment. Like, that is the true power of online sales and eBay. You can get to a point where you can build up, you guys, and you can still walk away, take a step back, and those sales still come in. And I think that's awesome, but as to where we are today with the online marketing world out there, with eBay, with Amazon, with Poshmark, with Mercari, and the only two I've really focused on personally has been eBay and Amazon. I've been in both of those before, and still currently am in both of those at the moment. But the power of these online marketplaces, you guys, is there. And I just wanted to say, if anybody out there is still new or a beginner, or maybe you've taken a step back because something has not been working for you, maybe the items that you've been listing are just not great sellers, great desirable items, I just want to tell you that I haven't touched eBay period in like 2.5 months. Now, yes, the fourth quarter is pretty well the best all year long, and so it's easier to have those sales, I believe personally, in the fourth quarter. But all of that being said, you guys, my focus has been on regrouping myself and on this warehouse, on selling and moving things, and my focus has not been online. Not in 2.5 months, and yet those sales are still coming in, and in 31 days I've still sold over $1,000 with less than 200 items at this point in my store. So I just want to tell you that it does work. The power of online marketing, the power of eBay and Amazon and these marketplaces, it's there, it's real, it's obtainable. And if you will put in a little bit of money and a little bit of time and go after it, like you can way exceed this. I don't want to amp you up so much. It's work, okay, but it can way exceed this if you really dig down and you get the merchandise, you work it, you list it. Yes, it takes a little of investment. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but it's out there and you can do it. Hopefully, for me personally, we're going to start amping up right after Thanksgiving back on eBay. We are about to really set up a better system on organization for eBay sales. That way we've got a good system as far as when we get our new items or from our sourcing, we can get everything set up to where it's easy to find and get to ship out and things like that. But anyway, you guys, so yeah, moving forward, expect more videos. I know I've said that in the past, but things are finally settling down just a little bit, and I'm able to kind of start to learn to balance the scale a little bit on some things. So more videos coming, more informational. One of the next videos I'm probably going to share with you guys is really the numbers on this warehouse, like how did the warehouse come about, how did I get into this building, what's the expenses that I have, where do I make the money, and some things like that. Where do I get some of my items? I can only be so transparent as far as maybe the wholesalers and suppliers, obviously, but I am going to share with you guys kind of the route that some of this stuff comes from and how I'm able to utilize this warehouse at this point to make a income. So anyway, you guys, I hope you are out there thrifting, wholesaling, whatever it is you do for your way of sourcing, to be able to find those items to sell, whether it's in a brick and mortar store or whether it is online in some way or another. Go out there and get the stuff, put the work into it, you guys, and make that money, and do something that you love to do. I mean, that's a blessing in itself, to be able to do something that is fun and exciting and that you love to do. And so that's the true place that you got to run after right there, guys, because if you enjoy it, what's the saying, you'll never work a day in your life. So alright, guys, that is all for this one. I just wanted to share a little bit of where I've been and just a little bit on the power of eBay. With me not working it at all, I'm still being able to make a little money with it, so not bad at all. But I just wanted to encourage you guys out there. So anyway, much better content, more informational stuff coming up soon. So you guys, I will catch you in the next one.